the making of Warped Beyond Recognition, the brain drain patch. So how do we get from an idea to a 1,000 run embroidered patch? As you can see here, I pretty much had the core patch idea dialed in from the start, a stylized, dripping brain. Brain drain is actually a patch you can find in the module itself. It started as an entry on a D100 table, and only when I was kickstarting the module did I get the idea to make it into a real object. So at this point, when I'm working on it, I don't know what the module's color scheme is going to be. So I'm just kind of experimenting with color here. RSV Fidanza is the name of the ship that the adventure takes place on. Okay, so eventually I figure out the color scheme for the module: black, orange, and white. And I'm trying to do a more final lettering style for the ship name here. It's kind of Star Trek-y now that I'm looking at it again. Anyway, spoilers, this doesn't make it into the final patch, but the lettering's pretty cool. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out how the brain drain lettering is going to work, with some guidelines to help me out, but I scrapped that and redraw it to fit the space better. Initially, I was imagining a kind of groovy 70s text style, but at this point it starts leaning into more horror territory. Okay, there's RSV, never mind. It's going to be Tannhauser Special Research Division instead, I guess. It's pretty wordy. How big do I think this patch is going to be? Okay, so here I'm needlessly overcomplicating the design and getting even more text in there, but none of that makes the cut. Okay, so at this point we leave Procreate on the iPad and switch over to vector art on the computer, which I don't have a time-lapse of, but it's fine. It's basically just me tracing the sketch with a pen tool. Pretty boring. And this is the first test piece that was actually made. The Tannhauser writing is predictably a mess. It's just too damn small. The second test piece is much better. We cut down the text and part of the inner ring to make room, and it's much more readable. But Tannhauser Research Division doesn't sound right to me, so it becomes Tannhauser Special Research instead. And we have our final design that we can send out for manufacture. Fun fact, we were initially going to print 800 of these, but it was actually cheaper somehow to print 1,000 of them. So we did that. Also, check out this cool little detail we got in there. A little fade transition from orange to white, from the brain to the droplet. Anyway, that's how the patch came together. Paying subscribers get access to exclusive videos like this one, my undying gratitude, and plenty of other benefits. Thanks for your support, and thanks for watching.